What's good, y'all? Welcome to energy. Let's get into the energy. So what are we doing? A tea, right? Okay. All right, cool. So let's just get into it. I actually had my coffee about 3, 4, 5 hours ago. I don't know. I'm actually on my cereal now. But cereal, tea, whatever. We on that energy. What's the dealio? What do we need to know for the beginning of whatever the week is that you're finding? What do you need to know about this week? All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. Someone's or people are lining up for something. Okay. Hold on. I'm just getting a few messages just from outdoors. Someone has a delivery. Okay. It could be an unexpected delivery or it's bigger than you thought it was going to be. But someone has a delivery that could be right around the corner or it'll be to you soon. Okay. For some of you, this could be finances, some kind of refund or some kind of, again, financial deposit. And it's bigger than you would have thought it would have been, or you weren't expecting it at all. Okay, but it's right around the corner, so it could be coming this week, which is why I asked about that specific energy. Okay, let me get back to the other thing that I was getting, but my son is yelling. So give me a second. Here I come. He be yelling like, Ma, Ma. And then I come in there and he be like, oh, my nose. And he in the bathroom getting the tissue and cleaning it. I don't know why he do that. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. And no, not his nose. A little poopy. So what that tells me is that something is coming because it's always been sitting at the corner waiting for you pretty much. Like it's getting ready to bend the corner, but it's just been waiting for you to turn the lights on or to say it's all clear or to say, it's safe or to say you're ready. Okay. And that could be a number of things, but something about your energy was blocking something off of resistance. Also, there's like 3 cars situated near a dumpster. So it's like 3 groups of people, or I don't know what it is, but whatever you discard or whatever you let go of, you've got like crews of people that are trying to see or trying to investigate to see like what they can find out about you or what information you have. I don't know. You could be attracting people towards you for gossip, or someone that you knew from before. They're giving out a lot of garbage or a lot of gossip, lies, and people are congregating toward it and listening to it. So just be aware of that, because some people could come towards you and kind of ask like triggering questions because they kind of feel like they know what's going on, but they don't, and I just wouldn't even give it attention. I would just play stupid like they're trying to play you. Okay, I don't know what that is. And then also I was getting some of you have a lineup. You have a lineup of maybe people. Okay, somebody is getting ready to break the mold too, or jump the line. So maybe you have people trying to get towards you. You could have been out of town, or you've taken like a break from social engagements, or just like your regular friend group or family group, the people that you usually gravitate toward or connect with. You've taken a break or something like that, and so everybody's kind of waiting. They're feeling you. They kind of know that you should be back around, or it seems like the energy is up. Okay, one person is going to break the mold and kind of jump the line because they don't want to wait. And this could be somebody that you've actually been asking for. They've been off the scene too, so they kind of know they have instant access towards you. But the rest of them are taking it slow and kind of creeping to see what the temperament is. All right, let's get into the cards and the energy. What's going on? Bye, Felicia. Peacing out, thank you, next, leaving and not caring. On the bottom of the deck is cuffing season. Interesting. Legal in reverse. That's part of the garbage too. Some of you, it's like your ex. So you just could have people that are all over your ex because they're aware that this person is single and free. And some of them are not even so much interested in your ex as they are interested in you and what they can get about you, okay? And then for some of you, I mean, you just got out of a relationship and the people coming towards you, they're really you need to be discerning about why they're there, why they care, and what they want. All right. Because it's cuffing season too. So some of them want to be picked up by you, or they're trying to scoop you up. Reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. It's in reverse. Okay, someone has an ex. There's an ex here. Why am I getting tired already from this reading? I just started. Somebody's energy is draining. Very draining. This person is out of options with something and they're not getting information about something. Excuse me. This is an ex. This is an ex. But I think your problem is this may be somebody that keeps trying to make you feel bad for letting you go, or them having to let you go, or you letting them go. Whatever happened between you, they want you to take some kind of guilt, right? But they don't have any justification for it. Legal in reverse. It's not justified. And they're probably basing that off of lies, things that they fed their mind. It's not the truth. It's not reality. But this person is a bit delusional in the sense that they feel like they deserve some kind of reckoning or some kind of justice from you. They could even feel like you owe them. Like they feel like you should pay something. You know, what do they call it? When they say like emotional distress or something like that. Like somebody feels like if you were married, this person wishes that they could clock you on something like for emotional distress. Okay. So they have been searching high and low, looking through call logs, text logs. Somebody could have access to someone's social media, but they have been digging. Okay, that also could have to do with like these people around them. They may have like all of a sudden new friends, or they're all of a sudden getting kind of close and buddying up, or you're starting to, I don't know, something like that. Or there's something they're doing on social media, but really what that is they're trying to make connections where they can get information on you, hopefully get someone to spill the tea on you. Okay, but they're not getting it. That's what I'm getting. They're not getting it. So this ex, whoever this is, they're looking for trash on you, garbage on you. They're looking for receipts. They're looking for a way to make you pay. Okay. I am doing a who's got a bounty on you reading soon, and it'll be for all signs. So make sure you hit the bell notification if you want to know when I go live for that one. It'll probably be broken up into, you know, the elements, fire, water, air, earth signs. All right, let's get some more. What's the tea? Rebound in reverse. Damn, somebody ain't even moved on yet, and they already trying to see who you moved on to. Somebody thinks you moved on already just because you gave like a final goodbye or something. You could have, for some of you, I was saying like you said goodbye, but you say it so nicely, and then this person keep coming back. Like they keep trying you as if you have a different connection than you really do. Some of you, your connection, I don't care if it was your marriage partner, unfortunately, you weren't friends first. So you don't have that friendship to lean back on. And they're trying to come in as if you guys are best friends, and they just have this, you know, instant access to you. It's like it always was, but that's not the truth. Yes, baby. Very good. Your teeth look amazing. You did that by yourself. Give me a kiss. Only thing else I want you to do, hold on. You can get your Roblox. But wait. Clean your nose. And I'll come wipe your face. Okay? Go clean your nose, though. I want to see that nose clean. Very clean. Okay. I saying? I don't know. Somebody thinks they have access to you that they don't. Whoever that is, you just need stronger boundaries. That's what I was getting. Just need stronger boundaries. You need to be like intentional and deliberate about the type of person you will allow access to you, because it doesn't even mean, sometimes there are certain things with a person that you've already given so many chances to, that they can't, you don't, nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing. But there are certain habits that vibrationally resonate the same. So you may be open to someone else's bad behavior, but because you still have this opening here with the ex, they're taking that as, oh, they still want me to do or be, or so the lines are getting crossed. See, the lines are getting crossed. Oh, very good. And you clean. Come on, boy. You better be taking care of business. Mama ain't gotta clean your face. You know how? Yeah, you can. Anything you want to. You better have. He do not. He will soak the towel. It'll be dripping wet, and he'll just do a quick little wipe over and be like, "Okay, I did my face." No, that is not how you clean your face. What are you talking about? And he don't like me to do it. He just went back there and, I mean, clean everything. I love it. He was just getting over a little change of the weather, sniffles and stuff. So his little eyes was crusty, slob. He slept good as hell last night. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. Just come back after your nose. Oh, he glowing now. Period. Okay, you better. Doing it. Okay. Man, I'm about to get up off of here. That little boy just made me so happy. All right, we got kinky ways, fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. Uh-oh. Oh, because this is devil energy. Well, it got to come out. All right, hold on. Hold on, here I come. I don't know what's going on, but how we go from that to this? Hold on, y'all. Thank you. Okay. Fear. He was a little upset because he don't like when I tell his business. And I was telling him, like, honestly, some stuff that I be saying, I say on purpose just because these are things that be happening within grown men, because we all have inner childs. And you could try to tell a grown man a bunch of things, they can't hear you or nothing. But your kids, all of us, it's like they learn the lesson. So you be looking at their parent like, well, what's the problem? Mama, daddy, whatever. What's the problem? Why you can't get it together? What's your issue? And so I'm telling him, like, I usually for an example, sometimes I, speak on things that you learn because you turn it around so quick. And I'm amazed by it. And even if a grown man or woman don't want to listen to me, they hear it about a baby, and you never know what might change in the inside. Okay, we keep hope alive, right? All right, you can get your Roblox. And I'll be done in a little bit, okay?
Cold shower.
It's need to charge?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I put it on the charger. I'm sorry. I must have forgot last night. Okay. We'll let it charge. All right, so we have rebound in reverse and kinky ways. Yeah. No, you're just very... Okay, you do have boundaries up. You have up strong boundaries. This person just knows that you're open and you're ready. So they could also just be trying to find out what you're open for currently. This could be someone that's aware of where they dropped the ball and trying to see, like, where you are now. Is that a shoe that they could feel? So I feel like you have a past person who you let go. And you may have let them go on too nice of a note. You really never said all of the things, the reasons why. Just out of fear of how they would be able to deal with it. And honestly, it may not have went well because they are a little bit insecure because they still want to come back.
But
Go ahead. I said you could get it. You said it was on the charger.
yeah.
It charged already, or it needs to charge? Go check it and see. Look at the battery. Okay? If it's filled up, you know when it looked like when it's filled up. Yeah, like they're still focused on you, but they see that you're saying goodbye, and then you also gave like a finalized goodbye. For some of you, you've done this multiple times. And you're also very clear or open about the fact that you are actively seeking a new partner, or you want someone else, or that is what's in your energy. So they know what the deal is.
Cause.
You need to charge?
Yep.
Well, then leave it on the charger. That's all you can do. You just can't get the game until it's done charging, which is fine. We got other stuff to do. Let me finish this reading right quick. Okay? All right. I didn't mean to interrupt with your thing. I interrupted your concentration. Because you were so focused, I said I'll come in here and focus myself. Just we on different timelines, boo. Alright, let's see. It's Monday. You know, it don't matter if you go away for the weekend or if you stay. Mondays are always getting back on the same ground together. Thank you. Alright. What do they need to know about this tea? 5 of Cups. Sad, loss, grief, sorrow, disappointment, despair over this relationship issue. Okay. You may have spoke up about how difficult this was, how hard of a decision this was. You may have really given your heart to someone. So I feel like you're saying goodbye to them. It was like maybe because you were aware that they really weren't prepared to hear all of the reasons why you were disconnecting from them, but you could feel that they needed that. So instead you gave them like maybe something positive that you had to say in order to kind of heal and burn the cord at the same time. Like cut, burn, heal. You know, I feel like somebody kind of gave somebody a full cocktail to, you know, say, I'm sorry, but I care about you, or I'm here for you, or I understand, you know. But it just isn't that. All right, what's legal? This could be a Scorpio, 5 of Cups energy, Mars energy. Maybe you have Scorpio Mars. What's legal in reverse? Libra. Oh, this person is trying to get some cash money out of you. They were trying to get some cash money out of you. You could be a Leo. Fulfillment, harmony, completion, integration, achievement, sense of belonging, travel, unity, wholeness, and celebration. Something is, you know how YouTube is. Something is being seen about you that I don't think you meant to expose, or someone thinks they know what's going on with you based on what you are exposing, okay, or you are showing. So something about you gives off the scent of money. And that's where that's coming from, where someone is like, you know, some people just be thirsty. They don't care. They can smell it. Nah, they got, See, they eating good. See, I think, See, they probably have. They look at everything. They're looking at every detail, everything. You could have like mixed, some jewelry is real, some is fake. They're investigating with their eye. You got your hair in. I used to do crochets. I had lace fronts, but they cost way too much. And it's a lot of maintenance, and it's not good for your edges, because I do not like that eyebrow thing. So I've tried them before, but I like the crochet better before I did the locks. I like the crochet better, and it kind of looked the same. It looked like it was coming out of my scalp when I did it really well. So it's like something like that. Crochet is, of course, a whole lot cheaper, but it can give the illusion that you pay a whole lot of money for hair that's all the way down to your butt. Anyway, it's like that. Like somebody would be scouring your parts, scouring, looking at your hair. Is that real? Is it synthetic? Is it, you know, how much do you think they pay for that? Is that an Amazon, or is that one of those like fancy bundle places? Like, I mean, it's crazy. So if someone's like investigating or looking at details, you know, I don't know. Just checking. What shoes do they have on? Wait a minute. What about that watch? Hold on. Are those earrings real? Like, I mean, I'm telling you, somebody's trying to clock you on money. Is that new? Ooh, I like that. But they really trying to see. They trying to get in your bag. It's crazy. So, look, and dishonest, lies, trickery, scheming, cheating, deceit, theft, strategic thievery, trying to see if you got something they can get in on. Somebody trying to steal something through the middle of the night before you even wake up into sunlight so you can see their ass. Okay, criminal activity. Yeah, they were trying to sink their teeth in. They definitely did not get the information they were looking for. Yeah, it says no. Nobody. I said there may be one person that knows they can go and get and it's gonna be fine. That's why they're jumping the line. But you got a whole nother line of people taking it very slow. They're creeping because they don't really know. Some of them don't know if you're gonna come out the house blazing. So, you know, like how you gonna pop off at the mouth with them, you know, or they're like unleash, okay, on them. I don't know. So some are a little bit more scared or something like that, and it's probably because they have been the dishonest ones, the ones lying, the ones in the corner gossiping, the ones gravitating toward people you used to know or people you used to connect with to get the tea and the shit on you. Okay, people who have been shitting on you, intentionally lying. Okay, people who have been planning your energy or doing deceitful things, trickery, pretending. Okay, trying to make things difficult for you on purpose, just not being authentic, not being real, not being their truth, and then cursing you when they get met with the same fucking energy, which is mostly you don't give a fuck about them or anything that they do. So you're actually giving the mirror reflection. They are appearing to not give a fuck about you the way that they're treating you, but the truth is they care too much. That's why they don't want to show you. You, on the other hand, are showing them that I'm here, I hear you, but really you could not give a fuck. So yeah, that flip in reverse that they're giving you, it's just a mask. You're giving them the same thing, but they can't handle it. All right, rebound in reverse, page of pentacles in reverse. Some of you went through everything that I'm talking about, or you're still going through it, and that's probably the reason you aren't looking for anybody new. You may not even be looking for new friends at this time. What's rebound and page of pentacles in reverse? I feel like you could have trust issues. You may just have trust issues. Yeah, you still have some things to let go of. So you may not be quite so friendly or fun right now, but it's because you have trust issues. But look what's hiding. I was trying to see what these cards were. So yeah, you have some things to let go. You do. We have the Four of Pentacles. Maybe some issues, something you were holding on to. Also, whatever you went through with this individual, they could have changed your perspective of things. So you're a little more guarded. Like you feel like you need to be in control all the time just because you don't want anybody else's influence overriding your decision-making process. But we have the Knight of Swords, so I feel like you're getting help with that, okay? If this is protection that you need mentally, or space, quiet, peace that you're needing, you're going to get that, and you'll be right back to where you used to be. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo. What's kinky ways? Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't know what this is. Somebody is angry. They're having a reckoning. It doesn't feel like it's aimed towards you, but oh, we have the Nine of Wands. Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Something is not progressing. It's not going to move forward. Okay, there is a war that's waged against you. Someone is pissed at you, but they can't touch you. That's what this is. There is somebody here that is very demanding, controlling, and they want to like dominate a situation or dominate your energy. They want to be in control of something. But there's another there's another person who is like they have more authority or more power or whatever, higher caliber. It's something that they have over this person. They could even have something over their head, like, you owe me, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, someone's got their foot on this person's neck. They can't take out this attack on you. It's not working, and you could be aware of it. They were trying to draw you out. You were safe or secure or something like that, and they knew that you were experiencing this safety. Wow. They knew that you were experiencing this safety. They knew that you were experiencing like peace or contentment or something, and they wanted to disrupt that. This person does this often to you with the moon energy, typically during the time periods when they feel like you can't see what's going on, or you really don't know how things are moving, is when they feel like you should be confused or insecure. Okay. Bless you. You should be confused. Okay, yeah, and it's total bullshit, because you're not insecure. There may be things that you don't know, but I'm also getting that that's not the truth either, that you are able to see and you do have clarity. So I mean, maybe you're not even focused in the same area that this person thinks you are, but something about that is like they were taking an opportunity to try to get at you when they thought that you would be easy to get to. Okay, but it didn't work. And with the moon energy here in the 9 of Wands, with the 8 of Wands in reverse, it's going back. Okay, this could also be for those of you where this person, Capricorn, Sagittarius, you could have an ex. Okay, or this is your ex or something like that. Like, the blowback is going back to somebody's ex. So someone's ex did it. Okay, or was trying to create this situation for you. Lots of relationship shit on here. Oh my God, is it the 8 of Wands? Oh, 8 of Wands in the upright. Okay, that's good. Flip it and reverse it. Now we have a Sagittarius energy with the 8 of Wands in the upright. Rapid change, gaining momentum, fruits of their labor, movement, quick action, and excitement. So someone is turning their energy around. This could be that situation here that was healed. You could have healed your ex, very much so, helped them to grow up or see something differently. You could have changed their mind on a certain subject or seeing something in a better light, and they could be activated. It says yes. So someone's going from saying no to something and being adamantly, they're adamantly objecting something, to now accepting something and even using that as motivation to get out here and go after it or live their lives or be free, whatever it is. They're feeling it as a release, a freedom, and not like some kind of a sentence. Okay, like, oh no, I'm so sad. All right, what's going on with the world legal in reverse? 2 of Cups. Oh, for those of you that I was talking about, this is because you have a new connection, and there's something about someone feels like you gave them a bad reputation or something like that, or they feel like things are happening in their life that would not have happened originally if it wasn't for you. So someone could feel like they have a grievance against you for a connection that you now are in, but that they were in originally. They could see it as your fault. And it's like they're trying to make a case out of it, a legal one. Maybe this is like karmically. It could be like a spiritual thing, but it's not working. So if they're trying to have a reckoning against you, or if they're trying to wage war against you, or if they're praying, for this and that, they should be careful, because it's going back to them. You're not a cooperative component for it. They don't have receipts. They don't have proof, and pretty much it could be smoke and mirrors, and spirit has already made a decision about the situation, and you are already accepting or seeing the truth of the situation, and you and your person could be aligned. Like, you guys are eye to eye, meeting of the minds. You see it the same way. So this is a no-go. Okay, it can't happen. It won't happen. And that's because like we're two or more gathered. This is a spiritual connection. So we're two or more gathered. It could have just been an attack against your connection or against your new connection. You may have this coming up. I said some of you have people coming towards you. So if one of those people is like your next partner or your next person and it's a spiritual connection, this could be happening. But you don't have to worry about it because I feel like both of you will know and see what your truth is, and that issue is not one you're going to have to work around in the future. What's the Seven of Swords? Somebody did something the right way. We have Judgment in reverse. Someone's indecisive. They don't know what to do. They feel out of sorts, vulnerable, insecure, exposed, cowardice, low energy, disbelief. Okay, someone's indecisive and scared because something they did, they feel like they were not supposed to do. They feel like they were told not to do it by you or something like that. Yeah, they could feel like they were told not to do it by you and they're afraid. Like, they really want you to bite your tongue, okay? Because they don't want to be exposed. You could be a Sagittarius. Or this is a Sagittarius. They did something you told them not to do because they were undecisive about you and they were feeling vulnerable or exposed or insecure about somebody else, and they did something you told them not to do and they did it anyway, and now they're burdened down, stressed. It says feeling burdened, exhausted, struggles, hard work. We got a lot of Sagittarius energy on the table. Responsibility, duty, feeling burdened, exhausted, struggles, hard work, and losing concentration. Someone could be feeling better than ever since they got out of a relationship. Like, this new person could really be changing your mind over. Changing your mind over. A changed mind is a changed life. I've been saying that last 3 times. There's been like a string through. I feel like each 3 videos, they're connected or something. Because I hear myself channeling some of the same messages, and it's because of the energy in the cards. But yeah, I feel like the connection so far, it doesn't even look like there's much going on physically. Someone could actually not be able to pour as much into you physically as they want to. Even what they're doing, it may not be what you would consider to be their best. Like, you know, they could give you more. They know that they could do more. It also seems as if they're kind of, they could be drained energetically, so they are fueling up. So maybe things will get better going forward. But as far as the emotional connection, it is amazing. Okay, even if someone is not able to really, like, maybe it's a male, they're not able to take you out on the dates that they want to, or they're not treating you or giving you gifts the way they used to, but they're making up for it in other ways. Okay, anyway, you're content. That's what I want to say. You're satisfied. It could be a time period of your life where you actually have it to be that person. You know, nothing wrong with being there for the person that is there for you, even if they're going through a bad time. So that could be something like that here, where and maybe that's where you really are lacking. You don't have the energy, you don't have the heart because of what you've been going through, but you do have the time, you do have the money, you do have the focus, and that could be what you're giving, and your person, you know, is giving the opposite. Either way, it doesn't matter, because your deficit is their surplus is your deficit. And so you guys are balancing each other out. And really keeping the connection at 100, because it doesn't matter if it's got to be 50-50, 80-20, 70-30, or if it's one of those fucking days where you got nothing and this person like, I got you on everything. I got the heart, I got the love, and I'm gonna make this money do what it do. Okay, there's something like that here. I think that is beautiful. When I split the deck, it's the sun, so that is beautiful. That's a beautiful, loving connection. This is being seen, or you're being seen by this person. You're being recognized. This person sees you as an angel in their life. They feel like you can fill in. When they can't see God, they see you. So they feel like God must have sent you. You got to be an angel. You have to be. You have to be. This person also see a lot of the qualities that they see in you. They see it in themselves. But the funny thing is they see it in their children too. Or, yeah, something about children. But you know, I had just covered this card up because the child on here is kind of naked. And YouTube was going through some. I'm going to quit talking about it because it'll keep happening. But I don't know if somebody was deliberately reporting my videos like they were explicit, or if YouTube was just fucking with me. But I gotta kind of cover up the nudity in some of these cards. But I really feel like this person is almost like, oh my God, like they don't want that to be seen so much or shown. Maybe because you would know how much they actually, like how they really feel about you. Their children could give you awareness of how they feel about you in ways that they don't. Or it could be somebody else, you know, if they have children with someone else. That person may not like to see that their children and you have a connection. For some of you, like, you know, you could be co-parenting and that person knows that you moved on and they know you're connected to someone new, but it, you know, kind of ruffles their feathers a bit to see you guys are kind of like really becoming a family, okay? Or you really are a family already. And you may, I feel like, well, no, you guys may actually be together. It's definitely a soulful connection, but everything is kind of energetic. So I don't know. You know, energy happens before it happens physically. So maybe that's like a forecast. And someone is like, please don't. They don't want it to be seen. Okay. Even if it's bad, but this in particular is good energy. So they're affecting your child positively. But you could also have someone, and if that's a new person, if that's not your, if you're dating and you're single, I think I need to say this because some people don't know. Genuinely, they don't know because we never talked about energy before. So let me just take this little second. But anybody, and it's not just if you're dating, sometimes your child is not reflecting your energy. They may not even be going through anything personally, but they could be connected to their other parent, and how their other parent feels about you can come through. Because children do not have resistance to their authenticity and to allowing certain things to be seen. They actually naturally expel demons. They exorcise negative and toxic energy because it's all around us. It's in the parents. You know, you struggle, you be angry, you be at work, you absorb all of your customers, and then you come home and you blabber it all out, and you expel those demons in your house. That's why they say leave your shoes at the door and quit talking about it. It's not happening anymore, but it can still happen, and it can happen right in your home if you bring it in with you. But anyway, children naturally can transmute that energy. Now if they absorb too much, because we teach them too, like, you don't have to holler like that. And it's the truth. You don't. But if you don't allow them room to let their emotions out, then they're just going to hold it all in. And then you'll be upset because they're acting. Yes, you know, I hear you, baby. You know, mommy hear you. I hear you. Tantrums. Okay, tantrums. It's a way of letting all of your spirit out. But at that point in time, if the tantrum is not over something frivolous, if they're actually, like, you can tell they're invested in the tantrum, it's because there is some kind of evil energy that they need to expel or let out. And sometimes it's the other parent. It's they have connected with their parent and they love their parent and their parent loves them, but they have chaotic energy because they're loving the child and hating you, who is 50% of the child. And so the child needs to get rid of that energy that they absorb, okay, unknowingly. So anyway, sometimes it's your ex that's coming through. They're showing you how they feel about you. Another thing, here, you can have it, actually. No. Another thing is be careful with the new people when you bring them around your child, how they react.
What?
Yeah. Which one? Which one you want?
This.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
It's only 2 tricks or berries. Oh, the cinnamon toast crunch?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Hold on, y'all. before I start, let me finish my sentence, which is to see how the new person that you're interested in or that you're bringing around, see how your children, you should know the temperament and how it changes. It don't just mean tell them to go to their room or to shut them down or, they in trouble or whatever. Sometimes it's not them. And a lot of times if we point our finger at these grown people or we recognize and become aware of these grown people and their behaviors, then we don't always have to be so upset with the child because we can handle it from where it came from, which everything is energy first. And me personally, I feel like children should not be held accountable for the energy that they get until they really learn what they're dealing with. And for some of us, I'm fucking 40. I just learned how to transmute energy and how to detach when the energy is bad and not to people please and act like I'm fine with things or keep the conversation going when it's draining the fuck out of me. Like, I just learned that, so you can have a little more mercy and kindness with your child. And if you really need to let that anger or that rage out, give it to where the fuck it's coming from. Or if you really need to detach and make them go away, make that person go away. Okay. And if it's you, excuse yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you'll just become aware, like, oh, that don't seem like you used to them doing that, or that just came out of nowhere. Maybe it's me. Okay, let me excuse myself. Even if it's the other parent, you guys could be doing things together. And if your child is acting out, you could be the bigger person to say, you know what? Okay, you guys, you got it from here. I'm going to go. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. You can do that. And you don't have to feel bad about it when you really love your kids. Nobody can tell you that you don't. And that's the way you're showing it. Your kids will know and be thankful too. And patient too, while you get a handle on the stuff that you didn't know till they came into you. Ooh, okay. Anyway. Child grows in the belly. So until you have a child in your womb, there are a lot of things that you just don't know about the world and how it moves. Being a mother is very enlightening. So some of you are a new mother or a mother for the first time, and congratulations. But it could be blowing your mind, the things that you're becoming aware of. Okay, now let me get his cereal and I'll be right back. What is that? You about to do you ain't about to do no dishes. You want cereal or what? Okay, it's so weird to me. It's so weird to me, and maybe it's just timing and I can't ever get to the bottom of why, but I feel like I have been doing my readings pretty consistently for quite a while now. At least 6 months it feel like it's been consistent, but I know that I have sped it up and got a little more interested in doing readings. Like, I don't know if I was just kind of losing the momentum or the drive or having a hard time realizing again the value that it brings. But anyway, when I got that back, my son be so, it's like, not that he's happy that I'm busy, it's just like he's like more attracted to me. Like, he wants to talk more and he's excited more, and when he does spend time with me, it's less of, I just want to chill and be up under my mommy, and more like he wants to show me something or he wants to talk about something. And it's exciting because I think me engaging more, because I thought like, oh, I was having friends over and, trying to talk on the phone, which I had stopped doing. That don't work. It don't work. He just kind of does his own thing too. But when I come to the table, maybe because it's high vibrational, and a lot of times when we connecting with people and we ain't talked in a long time, you talking about everything that you done been through. So it's so low vibrational conversation, and kids, they don't care about that. But the high vibes must be what it is, because I swear he be like just kind of cooing over me a little bit. He like that I be feeling like, I don't know. Let me just stop. I need to let that go. He's a big boy. He's growing up. And he just, I can't even say it. It's like he needs less and less from me daily. Oh, he growing up, and I'm really having to like let go and find my own wavelength and my own flow and what I want to do, like truly serving myself. But my whole life has basically been surrounded around serving my partner, my highest priority relationships. And right now, my highest priority, and for the rest of my life going forward, my highest priority relationship is my child. So I'm getting ready to let off another leash. I feel like I don't even want to. I didn't ask to be let off that leash. But he be like, go on and do you, lady. All right, we got Queen of Pentacles. I be like, what are you doing in there? Living my life like it's golden. I'll be out in a minute. I'll get right with you. I'm going to give you everything I got when I'm done. I'm watching my show. I got my toys right here. I'm getting ready. Matter of fact, if you want something to do, go ahead, grab me some juice and a little snack, okay? And I'll see you in about an hour. Thank you. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing healer. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to a mother. You could be a stay-at-home mom too, gang gang. It says nurturing, healing, practical homebody or homemaker, working parent. You could work from home, financial provider. Okay, you're doing it all on your own, very organized and socially conscious. Kudos to you. You could be a Capricorn or Taurus or a Virgo with the Queen of Pentacles. Wifey material as well. Some of you are stay-at-home wives and mothers, okay, and you're doing it all. You actually could not only be taking care of all of the things practically and emotionally and nesting within the home, but you also are the financial provider and you got a man. And I'm not saying that your man isn't doing anything. Maybe he's doing the same things that you are, or he's adding to, but something could be extra weighty or heavy on you right now, but I feel like you're handling it like a boss. Yeah, we have the Emperor. What? The Emperor in reverse and the King of Swords. Oh, this is terrible. This person is actually, I hope this is not your husband. If this is you, I really hope this isn't your husband. He's actually getting colder towards you, becoming excessively controlling. So trying to use he's being manipulative or trying to downplay you or downplay what you're accomplishing or make you feel bad about yourself. Like he's not building you up. He's not saying thank you. He's not appreciative of what you're accomplishing or what you're able to do. This could be like he fell upon hard times. The Emperor in reverse is like he fell, from grace. But he was thankful, or he should be at least, that you were here to pick up the bag. But it feels like somebody is not thankful for that. It seems like they're actually becoming more distant from you and aloof. But tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles, because right now you seem peaceful. You seem like you really aren't giving this person a hard time, but maybe that's just what's going on the outside. Let me see what's going on more with the Queen of Pentacles. Why are you getting that? Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh, okay. You're coming off as uninterested in this person now. If you're the feminist, still kudos to you for what you're accomplishing and what you're able to do. That's boss moves. That's bad bitch moves. But something about it is too bitchy. It's too salty. Because your man, if this is someone that you want, they're feeling that you are the one that's being overly controlling, and they're detaching from you because you seem to be angry or pissed off at what you're doing. Like, it's not like you're doing it and you're selfless and you're just like, I got you, boo, don't worry about it, we gonna get through this. It's not that type of thing. It's kind of like, oh, they're not bringing home the money anymore, then you just lost your desire for them. You could have decided you don't want to have sex all of a sudden. You don't have any energy, no good energy, no kind of motivation. You aren't inspiring to them. It also feels as if you're distracted, or you could be wanting to seek something outside of the connection because of this. It just seems like you are discontent by what you're doing. But this person actually with the King of Swords sees you as someone, this could be someone who's very honest with you. So they see that as an opportunity. They're extending themselves to you to say, let me know, is this too much for you? Do you need anything? Is there anything that I can do Is there something you want me to help you with? But they see you as resistant to listening to it. Um, or you aren't even speaking up. You're holding it in, or you're suppressing it, or you want this person to read your mind. And they could want you to read their mind too, but they're not. I don't know. They could want you to read their mind too. Something about it is maybe they do. They read your mind. You aren't talking about it, but they can tell when you're stressed. They can tell when you're angry. They can tell when you don't want to do something. They can tell when you're pissed they're not doing something. They can tell. And they get up. They take action. But they feel like when they're feeling the same way, you don't do the same for them. You just kind of ignore it and keep going, or you pretend. So, I don't know. This is one of those connections where it's kind of what you want to see, that even if you fall off, I got you. That's what you want from either or, like that's your intention, is to be there for, to care for, okay, your person, your connection, and to be there to give everything that you can. So, because ideally, you really would love if both of you could give 100 all the time. Then you would be way above, you know what I'm saying? Everything would be amazing, but there's real life. So you won't always have 100. You won't always be on 100. But when you have it, you can offer it. And when you don't have it, maybe you only got 50, your person got you. Maybe you only have 20, but your person got you. Not saying it's so easy for them, but it's a blessing to have somebody that does. So I feel like, what's the Emperor and the King of Swords? Someone doesn't feel like they're being appreciated as much as they want to. This Queen of Pentacles here, she's material. So she's looking for this person to get some money. She's looking for them to show their appreciation with finances, or maybe she doesn't want to work. Yeah, she doesn't want to work anymore. We have financial disputes, bankruptcy, fleeting success. Okay, so whatever she's doing is on a rocky foundation or a loose foundation. And she could be frustrated with you over finances and maybe what she's having to do in order to get the amount of money that she is getting. So this is almost, see, that's what I'm saying. We can go too far with the egos, because you're pretending that you can do something and that you got something, but then when that person doesn't have you, you're pissed off and you're mad. You can't have it both ways. Even if you're going to do it and be happy about it, that's one thing. But if you're going to do it and then be kind of like bitchy about it, you're pretty much putting in a blockage for this person to be of benefit to you, or at least the motivation for them to be of benefit to you. Now, if you feel like that's what they're doing and you already are doing what you need to do and you feel like you can do it on your own anyway, then okay, because this could end up in somebody's connection being dissolved. Okay, and maybe that's what you want. What's the Emperor in reverse and the King of Swords? It's the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it feels like they're letting go too. So they may have already let go. Okay, and if this was someone you were trying to hold on to by showing up in their role and kind of doing everything and thinking that that would be enough to get them to turn over new or start to change for you, there could be some miscommunication by what this person actually wanted from you, because we have the King of Swords where this person feels like they offered their truth, but you didn't see it, you didn't accept it, and you never became it. Okay. Because they let go already. It says letting go of anxiety, recovery, releasing worry, deep-seated fears, and gaining clarity. This could be someone who's just moving into acceptance that you really want to, whether it's going to be difficult for you or not, you are actually at the place where you really just don't want to pour into this anymore. You don't want to pour into them anymore. And that even if it hurts you, you would rather do it yourself. So somebody could really be saying, like, not to say you don't want help, but if if being able to be detached from them and not having to pour into them anymore means that you will lose whatever they could possibly do, because this looks like potential. They're not actually doing it, or they're not doing it enough, or they're not doing it consistently, but kind of like you're willing to let go of whatever might be, whatever help you might get, you know. Yeah, I feel like they're starting to feel as if you really don't see the benefit in them being there, or you don't see the benefit of your connection, their connection with you particularly at all. Okay, and that could be, like I said, financially, materially, emotionally, mentally. They're not seeing your value. So that does feel like a connection where both of you may feel unvalued, and it is better for you to detach. Okay. All right, what else? Ten of Cups. Better. Better, better, better. Let me see. That sound like they were calling the people all across the world. This one goes out to all the boys and girls. Da, 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 da. What is it? Take it to the house. Yeah, this is the Ten of Cups. Oh man, with the Temperance card. All right, there's like a whole family or a whole group of people who are rejoicing about a situation that feels stable, secure, sound. They feel safe emotionally. The vibes are amazing. What's this root chakra energy for the Ten of Cups? Because this is grounded, real. It's because of a decision. Someone made a choice. Someone made a decision, and that decision caused actions that solidify and secure a connection and or their family. Okay, dynamic. Somebody also could be reaching some level of spiritual integrity or awareness, like their third eye. You're moving up another level. This is ascension because of what you realize and because of the choice that you made. You like set yourself free. This could be a Pisces. Excuse me. The High Priestess. Your attraction right now is almost irresistible. And someone sees you as the holder of secrets or wisdom that they are willing to work with you, or they're willing to learn about or learn from you to create or build something, or you're already doing that. Maybe you were already doing that, but somebody made a conscious decision to do it. Like they made a conscious decision to enter this commitment or enter this connection with you, to work with you. And it does feel like it has a lot to do with family. Okay, it has a lot to do with children, and it has a lot to do with the protection and preservation. Okay, don't give me a word if my tongue is twisted. You spirit, you should know that my tongue is twisted. What is the word? Something here. Hold on. Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Protection of the peace. It's like what I was getting is that something is always great, always amazing. The vibes are usually always where they're supposed to be, but there was like a leakage or a blockage there. And I feel as if someone has made a commitment, made a conscious decision to work with you to make sure that this is successful and secure, so that what you feel when you're around this person, or what you feel when you're with this person, is what you feel even when they're away from you, even when you're not in contact. Like someone is committed to making sure that you are aware that you are loved, that you are safe, and that you are secure, so that your peace is undisturbed. Okay. So I love that. That is beautiful. See, I might have missed that if I got real irritated, because I do not like when my tongue get twisted and the words not flowing. Then I'll be like, all right, I must be tired. I'm done. I do feel like it's time to end it, but I didn't want to miss this message. So the last we have is the Chariot. Ambition, direction, willpower, control, success, self-discipline, focus, and determination. And this is how they're doing it. This is how they're doing it. Someone is following their internal guidance system. Someone is following their spirit. And they're also paying attention to their third eye and using their intuition to guide them in life. And it is working. It is working. It's already working for them. It is already working for you. And it feels like it's working for your little ones. And this will continue. Okay. Again, assured success. The Chariot. Ambition. Direction. Willpower. Control. Success. Self-discipline. Focus. And determination in order to keep this domestic harmony, this family reunion, this contentment, this celebratory energy, this peaceful coexistence, this emotional stability and security. That's amazing. That's amazing. Like, kudos. Okay, period. All praise to the Most High. All right, you guys, that's it for the live. Because if I would have kept going, look what happens. Exact opposite situation. Want to pop out somebody that's uncooperative and fucking don't want to work. So we don't have time for that. We're going to leave this tea on a good note, and I'm going to end it there. This is all I see, and this is all I want to see. This is our Monday, which is just an extension of Sunday. And so we got to shoot the breeze, figure out what we got to take care of, who we want to be for the rest of the week, and what we got to accomplish for the rest of the week. This is another day of peace. Okay, period. All right, you guys. I enjoyed my time with you. That is my time. And I will see you guys in the next live. Bye.